Hello everyone, Firestar back with some more War Thunder, and today we're going to be taking a look at a new plane that I have in my hangar, the BF-110C4, better known as the ME-109, or, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. Wow. Better known as the ME-110. Now this was a heavy fighter, a heavy night fighter to be specific. This is one of the fighters that would go up and assault the British squadrons that were coming in to bomb Germany. Because they did it at night, some versions of this plane were equipped with radio, and they used radio to actually guide in the fighters to attack the bombers, which is pretty cool. So anyway, we're going to go in, again historical, because historical is all I ever do, and we're going to see if we can take out some of those danged allies this time, yeah? Joining the game. Went much faster this time. Again, I'm going to pause the video here because Fraps does not like transitioning, so I'll be back in a second. And here we go, we're back in. Now, I have the option here to take out 8 50-kilogram bombs, but seeing as this map is that Operation Berlin, again, I just don't think it's necessary. I'm just going to go ahead and just take the cannons and machine guns. 800 meters. Fuel amount only 45 minutes, and I can't spawn in the air, so we're going to go ahead go to the airbase. Here we go. Put a few other planes here. Always set your flaps to take off, and it looks like since we have a Dornier 217J, that this is not exactly a low-tier battle. This might be one of the higher ones. Cockpit. Off the ground. Gear up. Flaps up. Now let's take a look at the map. That's not the map. That's the map. There we go. Okay. So this is just a standard battle. I thought maybe because I didn't see any objective markers on the map loaded in our plane that maybe was different, but it's not. So what I want to do here, what my thought process is well, this plane is not the most maneuverable. In fact, it's one of the least maneuverable I have ever flown. Which means it's regaled to single-run attacks on mostly bombers or other heavy fighters. So I'm thinking, well, because it can't do attacks on other fighters, why don't we take this to defend our artillery? It's a very good idea, I tell myself. We'll see how it ends up. Note, this is all live. I will, alright, most of my recordings will be live. If there's any one where I'm doing a post-video commentary, I will let you know, but I don't really like post-video commentary. I don't agree with it. I mean, if you're going to play the game, why not record it then? That doesn't make any sense to me. So yeah, it's gonna be like that. Unless I really screw up and I just want to laugh. Another thing I like about War Thunder is the ceiling altitude that you can get to. Now, over here in the top left corner, we have the throttle, the indicated airspeed, the altitude, the fuel, stuff like that. Throttle, because I'm climbing, I'm trying to keep it as fast as I can, even though it might wear out. These lovely engines on the right and left, which, I mean, I'll talk about it later. But indicated airspeed is not in knots, it is not in miles per hour, it is in kilometers per hour. Altitude is in meters, and fuel is in minutes and seconds, because I don't think there is any other way of measuring fuel, unless you're a rocket. We'll level off here at about 2,500, and at that point we will reduce the throttle to 100%, or 90-something. Now, another thing I just want to say about this game is, this map is about 42 kilometers square, which is absolutely huge, and one of the best things I like is that it is all rendered beautifully. Sure, the ground is a little flat, and when it isn't, it might be a little bumpy, but you can see every single plane expertly rendered. Like they may seem like dots over there, but the moment you get closer, it's not like, you know, it's one of those awkward renders. No, this is the full render, and it just looks absolutely amazing. And look at this cockpit. look at this cockpit. And all of these controls move. If you look at my climb rate there, steigt, yes, steigt, it goes up and down as I pull up and down on the throttle. That kilometers per hour, that airspeed changes. The heading changes, turning right and left changes. It's all interactive. And why did I do that? It's great. Flaps work, rudder works, ailerons work, it all displays. And look at that. You can see that on the tail. Oh, I forgot this plane likes to do that. Spin out much higher than the altitude I said we could go into. Oh well. Look at that. Ailerons work. Forgot what those are called. It's pretty bad. But everything works. And it works wonderfully when it does it. Another thing that I like to mention. Control your tail gunner. I usually have the AI handle that so I can fly. Unless I'm in a bomber and I have like 5 gunners. I don't have to worry so much. But see, there we go. We have a Mosquito. No, the closest thing is at F4U. So there's the viewfighter and the there's an F6F that's down there attacking them. A Spitfire. Now that's a little too much for us to handle, so I think we're just gonna have to stop climbing. We're just gonna have to maintain our altitude up here, and there's not much we can do. Because look, F6F, IL-2, another F6F, Spitfire, and a viewfighter all down there. So yeah, looks like we're not going to be engaging any of them immediately today. No. Why not? The IL-2 is just about as maneuverable as us. Nose over. Pull down on the throttle. Our airspeed's going to shoot up. We're going to have one shot at this. There's that IL-2. Switch to... Oh, and there's the F6F. Ha! He tried to come up and attack us, but we were already gone. Now, the speed of sound is about 800 kilometers per hour, 900 kilometers per hour. So, try to record that. Let's see if I can come in here. Oh, can I get him? Nope, not gonna get him. Oh, get throttle, get out of here. Okay, and, oh, that Spitfire's on our tail now. Well, I'm going to call for help and try to get low and skedaddle. Yeah. Gotta be very careful when trying this aircraft, too, because if you pull too hard... Oh, dear. It starts to get a little unhappy. Get my tail there, some shots there. Probably not, yep, not going to be very effective, and this thing hates to go back down. No matter what speed you're at. Fuel leak. Right wing's damaged. Still getting shots. Oh! It's just that Spitfire on our tail right now, looks like. Nope. I see 2 kinds of tracers. We're done. We're done for. We're done for. Yep. That F6F also got on our tail. Well, that's disappointing. Well. Not gonna hang around this battle. I think we're gonna get one... Look at that guy! He's still shooting while he's in the ground. That's pretty funny. Alright, so that was the ME-110. I'm a bomber person. This plane just irritates me. Gotta get that out of the way right now. It's like a little clipped-wing falcon thing. Ugh. Yeah, I like bombers. I prefer the bomber way of life. Get up to altitude, sit there, bomb, and worry about not much. You know, one thing I've discovered is once you get to a high enough altitude, you really don't have to worry about fighters. They just don't want to come up and get you. It's just not worth their time. Yeah, so, let's see, yeah, we'll get another battle in today. We'll take out the, Sparivo here. So yeah, we'll see how, this plane goes. And, I just looked it up, and it appears that I was incorrect about that speed of sound. Don't rant at me in the comments, if any of you ever... Anyway, but yeah, it's actually about 1,100 kilometers per hour. about 1200 if you're close to the ground like I was. So we didn't really have to worry about going over the speed of sound there. But our wings, I highly doubt they could withstand something as high as about 700 or 800. This just doesn't seem likely. Just waiting to get into a battle. There we go. And we're in a game. Before I changed my settings to allow it so that I searched over the entire globe rather than just the US servers for a battle, it would take about 2, 3, maybe 5 minutes to get into a battle, which was really annoying, especially for recording, so that's why I didn't make any videos of this any sooner. Go ahead and select yep. Oh, nope. We want to go to the airfield instead, because this aircraft only has 12 50-kilogram bombs, so I found it's better to just do some low-level bombing. It tends to work out a bit better than if we were to go high level. We'll jump in the video there. As usual. Anyway, oops, nose down. Again with the no cockpit for the bombers off the runway. Oh dear. Ugh, I forgot how long it took for this thing to get off the ground. It just does not like flying. It really just does not want to get into the air. Go ahead and retract the flaps and the gear, since even if we were to make an emergency landing, we couldn't make it around. Now the Sprevo has 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 4 gunners, and in addition, we have a machine gunner. And by that I mean we have a machine gun. Yes, this bomber has a pilot-controlled gun. Makes it fairly interesting. This guy trying to fly at me. A couple of warning shots at him. Could have smacked me if I hadn't dove low. This 3-engine design, if I'm going to have to make any assumptions, I'd say this is based off the Ju-52. It just looks like it. Look at that. What else had 3 engines? Well, the Ford Trimotor, I don't think the Italians collaborated, with the Americans during 1936, because I believe that was the time of the Spanish Civil War, where the Ju-52 was highly active and proven as a limited bomber version. Mostly troop transport, though. So it looks like this was based off of that, but they added some ugly to it. It's Italian. They make cars, not planes. There we go. We have a heavy tank 13 kilometers away. That's a little long flight, but I'm not going to pause the video because
user joined your channel.
I'm going to pause the video. I apologize for that. It appears that people in my TeamSpeak can't read my name when this is recording on it. But yeah. So anyway, back where we are. We are now only 8 kilometers away. It's a little closer. 7 kilometers. Any moment now, I expect to come under attack from enemy air power. We should be defending. This thing is not known for its armor. Let me get that out of the way now. It is not known for its armor. So I'm just gonna, especially with these 50-pound bombs, I'm just gonna try to find the anti-air targets and get rid of them. And if the bombs miss, I have that completely useless machine gun to call on. Oh, there's an anti-air over there. Where are you? I see you shooting. There you are. So if that Ju-88 doesn't take him out, he will be taken out by me. Oh! Just saw that guy on our marker. There we go. We have a Yak 7 up there being engaged by, looks like a Falkwolf's going to go after him. That ME-2MC, pardon me, 202 is going to be after him as well. Let's go ahead and get into our low altitude bombing view. We have a couple of enemy bombers here as well. There might be in a fighter. There might be a fighter. Just gonna try to get some shots with that machine gun. Oh, avoid the tree! Tree avoided. And the AA is destroyed. Oh, shoot. We have a Fury going right in on us. And there's an AA over there. Not in time to get him. We're gonna have to leave him for later. We're gonna call for backup real fast because it looks like we have somebody coming in on our tail. Who's the lucky bomber that's gonna try to shoot me down? That went over me. Oh, and there are our tail gunners, or our gunners, I should say, activating defense mode. Looks like somebody indeed tried to come after us. We're just gonna keep bombing. Ha 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 ha, Mr. Viewfighter. It's funny because I have a machine gun. And you really don't care, do you? No, you're made of, bars and Stalinite from the Russians. Stalinite, that is what the Yak-9T is made of. I think it's impossible to destroy. Alright, medium tank, heavy tank, medium tank, heavy tank. Where's the anti-air? Did I miss the anti-air? I must have. But there's one over there. And besides that viewfighter, nothing else has attacked us. So I'm pretty confident for our chances. Again, let's go into our low altitude bombing mode. Keep watching the mini-map. Covered in red, so I don't know how effective it would be. He stopped. Ah. Did do anything? Yes, they still killed him. There's another anti-air over here. Whoop. Is he gonna stop too? I think he is. I think he is. I don't think he is. He stopped just in time. Bomb, destroyed. Back out into third person. It's because I've gotten so used to flying with this. And there we go, we're under attack again. We're on fire too. Wow. That was fast. This must be that viewfighter. Try to take out this guy. It's an SU-172. Or an SU-152 or an ISU-152 from all the tanks. Alright, since we're extremely damaged, we still have 4 bombs. I'm just going to try to see what I can take out all the way back to base. Because now we got a Spitfire! Ah! You can just see the tracers. Oh, the tracers. Tracers everywhere. Hey, we killed him. Try to bomb that guy's way. Oh, we killed him too! Excellent. Well, now we can run away. Because we're done. There is a bomber on our tail. It's probably again that viewfighter. That viewfighters, now, they're an interesting thing. They're kind of like some of the upgraded Stukas. They have really big cannons and machine guns and can do a lot of damage. Like that. But they're also bombers, which makes them especially irritating. Alright, well, on that depressing note, and on this depressing note, because this guy's going to crash. Wow. Can we find a non-depressing note? Here's a Stuka. That can't be depressing. Nah. It's fine. Okay, on that note, we will be cutting the video here. So, I will see you guys later.